Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2, where I'm still in full event mode for the Nordic Horizon. Last time I arrived in Norway, and from here on out I will try to explore the last remaining few cities in Norway. Sweden and Finland are done so far, at least what is needed for this event. And today I picked up a telescopic handler, and it's also the exact same port we left off in the last time in Bodø. I think I hope I remember it correctly. And we will head north to Andenes. I didn't try to find out how the pronunciation was this time because I was a little preoccupied. Today is the first time I play and record in the year 2026, and
turn left.
it's by time of this recording it's January 2nd, and as it happened at January 1st, OpenTrack made an update and all kind of things went wrong. So after this update I couldn't use OpenTrack with either Eurotruck nor American Truck Simulator, and I spent quite a lot of time trying to figure out how to fix it, and I tried quite a few things. And today, at last, I found a fix and could implement it. Thankfully, it was rather easy to fix once I found the correspondent thread where other people have the same problem and figured it out. Since they are way smarter than me, I am only the one who copy-pastes the command lines and hopes it works. Yeah, but basically it was an easy fix, and now I can go back to trucking, because after you're used to OpenTrack or any kind of head tracking, it's pretty huge to go back to try and move the camera with the sticks or something while driving. It just feels forced. But that's probably nitpicking on a very high level.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
So for today's drive, as you can see, we have the bestest of best weathers.
Exit now.
And I also got a nice heavy cargo. So I will try to keep damage to a minimum, preferably 0.
Take the second exit.
And the same is with traffic tickets and collisions. I wanna try to keep it as low as humanly possible. Let's see how that will work out.
Take the first exit.
Of course, that also includes safe driving,
at the roundabout,
a little bit slower driving to get it under control, and I think the last time worked well,
Exit
so
now.
I am very slightly positive for this episode as well. Yeah, we started the new year. I think this is the third video this year already
Beetle, slow down.
for release, but by recording this is the first actual 2026 video. And yeah, we usually make it really chill, stay at home for most of the time,
At the
eat something
roundabout,
tasty.
take the second exit.
Okay,
Exit now.
so much for this drive being without accidents. But I have to say, AI is absolutely ass for roundabouts. I don't know why he has to pull from the middle lane to the right. Usually you would stay outside if you want to get out the next stop, and more on the inside if you take the later ones, but AI does as AI does, and I'm the one taking the blame. But from now on, 0 accidents. Yeah, back to the story at hand. We spend it watching TV, eating tasty food, or specifically in Japan they have something that's called toshikoshi soba, which is toshikoshi means the changing of the years, and soba is buckwheat noodles, like brownish, pretty famous for Japanese foods, I guess. And this is traditionally eaten around the time of New Year's. If families get together, they get something that's called osechi, that's huge boxes with all kinds of a little bit extravagant food, which you don't eat that much
Go
because
straight
it's
on.
a little more on the expensive side.
At the roundabout, take the
But
third exit.
since we're now only 2 and we don't eat that much, we took it easy and only had the soba.
Exit now.
And this tasty as much as the expensive stuff. And then we went to our shrine in the area just before midnight and went to the first New Year's prayer and get a how it's called in English. Yeah, I don't get the name right now. You good luck charm? No, not good luck charm. You draw a good luck and it tells you how your luck will be this year. Some kind of, no, it's comparable to a lottery ticket. You draw and then it gives something from bad luck to great luck and normal good luck and so on. And it also has a little bit written on like what you should be careful about for your expenses, family relations, health and stuff. And yeah, then we went back home again. And it's the nice thing here, it's not overly religious. I mean, everybody goes to pray and wishes for a good new year, but yeah, it's more like mostly tradition with a hint of better do it and it won't work than don't do it and you miss out or something. So I always go, when we go to a temple, we make a quick prayer, which is more like in the Japanese thinking of the gods. It's more like not the gods granting your wish, but supporting you to achieving your wish in some kind of manner. It's a little bit, yeah. If you want the extra push you might need, then you get a little prayer at the shrines. And it might help. Who knows? But that's the nice thing about this loose interpretation of religion here in Japan.
Vidal, slow down.
And that's why I enjoy it. Yeah, that was my New Year's Eve. Unfortunately, my favorite New Year's Eve activity, which was always watching the about 6 hours special of Japanese comedians getting their butts slapped. Some people might know it, it's kind of famous even on YouTube for specific scenes. It's always called Don't Laugh something something 24 hours, and it's always the main cast of 5 comedians. They called Gaki no Tsukai, which consists of 2 duos and 1 singular comedian, and they are around since, I don't know, many years. The youngest ones are in their mid-50s now, I think, mid and 50s. And for New Year's, for quite a few years, they always have this huge special where they are in a setting, police station, school, hospital, and they go in there and all kinds of weird stuff, fun stuff happens, and if you laugh, they will get smack on their butt with a baseball bat. And yeah, it was very funny. Although the latest years until, yeah, Corona, it was COVID, it was getting kind of repetitive because they started to film their stuff in a pattern. Oh, sliding there. Yeah. And during COVID, they had to stop filming because it involves many people closing spaces. And then I think they got one more done, and yeah, since 2 years or a little bit more, they don't do it anymore, which is sad, but on the other hand, I'm not sure if it still would be that enjoyable. It's got weaker by the year. And given their age, 50 and 60 something, who would say,
Get
or
ready
who
to
would
turn
want to
left.
force them to get their butts beaten throughout these 24 hours.
Turn left.
Yeah, but that was usually what I was watching during New Year's Eve. And it feels a little bit sad that it's gone. Yeah, but still there's some other stuff. I mean, in general, I don't watch TV as much anymore because, yeah, you get bored easily, and after being used to streaming and watching stuff I want at my own decided time, and especially without commercial breaks, it just feels so frustrating to watch TV. Especially Japan has a kind of weird way with handling TV commercials. They have quite short ones, but so many. And then they often start with a slight rehash, like the last 5 or so minutes of the events that happened before the commercial break was on. So that's always a loss of time as well. And then you can watch like what feels like 5 minutes until there is another commercial break again. And so you can enjoy, in quotation marks, the movies or stuff like that in small parts, which is really vexing in sometimes. So I basically mostly stick to Amazon Prime or YouTube. Looks like a nice area. Let's get rid of the snow. And that just happened in an instant. Ooh, too much looking around. Yeah, this long and heavy trailer really does it part for slowing down the brake process, especially if we're going downhill. Oh, and we're taking the ferry. And it's one of the cute small ones. axle a little bit. Okay, should be fine. Just look at this scenery. So beautiful. Let's go to Svolvær.
Never mind.
Another butchered name on the list of victims. And I discovered it because I'm here. And we can go on in the middle of the night. 5 hours to go.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Oh yeah, I tried the Assetto Corsa setup for my MOZA wheels, and it was
take the third
quite much more handling wise good than the first time I tried it, but still it feels like overly hard to turn the wheel, so I need to tweak a little more. But then again, I really have no idea how it should feel, since I never driven a racing car. Maybe it is that hard to turn, but it feels a little bit too extreme for my comfort. And yeah, I don't need to have a 100% real experience, which probably will be difficult with my R9 setup anyways, but a little bit more casual vibes would be great for me. I don't plan to go into the deep end of sim racing anyways, just like enjoy a few rounds of just racing bots and something. But that's, again, if I have a little more time for and inspiration, I'll check out how to get the force feedback a little bit easier on my hands.
Vidal, slow down.
I really need to use the cruise control more, so I won't be that easily tempted to just put the pedal to the metal and go way overboard again. Let's get a high beam on. Yeah, had to do it. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. I knew it. Well, and trailer damage. I think I can confidently say the goal to this episode is not feasible anymore. Sorry, forgot to turn off my high beams. I think this is the 4th time now I crashed, or 3rd. Fortunately, nothing too major yet, but still got 4 hours to go. Shouldn't count my chickens just yet. He tried it before, but couldn't pull through. Now he did it finally. This deserves a round of applause. Look at them, having a nice time together. That's how Mama Car met Papa Car. In a frontal collision.
At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit.
And that's where the phrase having a crush comes from. Probably not, but it kind of fits.
Exit now.
Better keep my distance.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Those two want to go left. He wants to go in here as well. And yeah. That's very close. But it worked out. And it wasn't my fault. If something happened, I hope. And now we can keep on in our own pace. Yeah, I need to fine-tune the OpenTrack a little bit more since I had to reinstall it for the new version to work again. So I didn't back up my configurations. The side-to-side movement is very nice. I need a little bit more for this up and down movement. It feels a little bit abrupt. But I'll try that later. For the moment I was glad it worked at all.
Keep right.
It kind of looks nice here on this lonely little street. If I wouldn't be driving into the wrong lane while doing this, it would be perfect. 1.5 hours left, so we are on the final stretch of this journey. Yes, almost done. Almost crash free if we ignore all the crashes I had. Looks like a big bridge over something. Unfortunately, it's too dark to see, but I guess it's water. Nobody seeing outside at this weather, I don't understand. Could be such a nice... Okay, it's already 10:14, so maybe the shop isn't even open.
Beetle, slow down.
And we can already see the city name on the navigation system. So, almost done here. And one more city off of the list for the event.
Go straight on.
Andenes discovered. no idea what these lights were.
Go straight on. Go straight on.
Nice little speed bumps to keep us awake.
Get ready to turn right.
But they won't keep us slow.
Turn
This
right.
turn, however,
And then continue
will
straight
make
on.
me slow.
Go straight on. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Here we are, safe and sound.
And this time we will get a little bit challenged, it seems. A little bit, at least. But I did it well, to make up for all the accidents I had on the way here. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this trip from Bodø to Andenes with a nice, little bit heavy telescopic handler through the snow, like Jingle Bells, just a little bit too late. And if you did enjoy it, please leave a like, maybe subscribe my channel, or I don't know. Hopefully you will. And let's meet up again in another video. Until then, have a great time and see you. Bye!